Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock, conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy. Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
The stylish and hippest clothing around. Go to Poshmark.com. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. At Anti-Culture. The coolest, hippest apparel on the internet. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. Bruce Montalvo.
Continues to spread conspiracy theories.
Penchant for promoting bogus conspiracies as though they were fact.
About his conspiracy theory.
This is CNN, a network of China Broadcasting System.
Bruce Montalvo is the only radio talk show host that's not controlled.
And now you're listening to a very special Bruce Montalvo Halloween special.
Hello and good evening. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. That was me pretending to be Dracula. It's Halloween night, and I don't see any trick-or-treaters. All I see on the roads and on the streets are a bunch of millennials that are over 20 dressed in fucking unicorn outfits. Bunch of mental illness. Happy Halloween. You're listening live to the Bruce Montalvo Show, October 31st, 2019, and it's a scary night, I tell you. It's just very scary. These times are scary. It's Halloween at CNN, basically, 24/7, 24 hours a day over there. Every time you tune into that dead dinosauric network that technically doesn't even exist because nobody watches it. Every time you tune in, it's like ban this and ban that. They want you to just cave into their hive mind mentality that Trump is the bad guy. Anyway, that's scary. Anybody that watches CNN and believes it. So you're listening live to the Bruce Montalvo Show. My co-host Jaja will be joining me shortly. And it is pretty scary because I don't have any candy for you trick-or-treaters out there in Halloween land. I have no candy. I've already seen an Iron Spidey and Captain America and all of the Avengers and all of them, and there's no fucking candy here, so just keep on going. I wish I would have bought candy, but, you know, it's bad for your teeth, and I'm saving all my pennies, so, you know, don't come around here. I got scary stories for you. I might scare you. I might horrify you. That's what this show does. It is a grim reminder that the truth is scary. Okay, and so Halloween. Happy Halloween. It's Trump or tweet, right? Trump or tweet. Give me something mean to tweet. Trump or tweet. That's right. So all you Trump haters out there, all you fucking beta males out there that carving your pumpkins, you know that the original pumpkins were for sodomites because they used to fuck their pumpkins. That's how I got all those holes in them. They're like, oh yeah, you know, it's a decoration. Yeah. So there you go. You go fuck your Trumpkin because you love saying fuck Trump all day. And, you know, I wonder what Trump's going to be for Halloween. I wonder when my co-host is going to decide to join me instead of having me rant like a madman. I am a married man, you know. I'm not living in my mother's basement. And the proof of it is my co-host, who is going to be here any minute now. Yeah. Any minute now. She does this all the time, you know. It's like I'm supposed to roll out the red fucking carpet any minute now. If you want to call the line is, if you want to talk to me, because my co-host obviously doesn't, it's 480-382-8451. I want you to call me with your scary Halloween stories. Here, I got one for you. I'm driving my wife, my co-host, around all day for 3 days, trying to find the perfect Apple MacBook Pro that doesn't fuck up. Apparently there's this glitch on them, and, you know, Apple's about ready to go belly up, I think, because nobody's buying their products. You know, they're obviously spying on you. You know, they're like, you won't even believe. Okay, they got all sorts of ports, the FBI, NSA, your mama. I mean, you don't own your machine. You think you own your machine? Your machine owns you. Okay, that thing knows what you're thinking right now. Are you thinking about egg rolls? You're thinking about Chinese food? Well, it knows you're thinking about that. And then it's going to pop up some ad for you to eat fucking egg rolls and Chinese food. You're going to get hungry. And you're going to order it because you were thinking about it. And then your computer knew you were thinking about it. Anyway, I had some scary Halloween stuff to share with you. But I guess I'm just going to gloss over it until you call with some scary fucking story. Because my co-host isn't here yet. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like you figure she was in another state. Anyway, you're listening to the Montalvo Show, Halloween night. It is a nightmare already. Trying to co-host a show with somebody else that it's like you know what it is? It's the invisible fucking man. The woman. Man with a womb. See, womb man. What was that? What was that? You want to get dissed on Halloween night. Oh my God, she loves train wrecking this show. Jaja, the ultimate train wreck. Let's see. I killed Mothman today. And not with mothballs. I sacrificed him to the Halloween gods. That's right. I sacrificed it to the Halloween gods. What's going on? Let's see, pedos. Let's talk about pedos are scary, right? They're scary. Or what else is scary? CNN and their boogeyman, because they have a boogeyman for Halloween night, and it's North Korea. Oh, North Korea launched something. Oh, wow, what'd they launch? Another resort? Oh, really? Kim Jong-un is in the fucking hotel business now. And what do you know? I wonder who gave him that idea. I did, Bruce. Guess what? let's see. What's Trump going as for Halloween? I wonder what he is. You know, I would have gone out to go buy candy and cupcakes and all sorts of goodies right now if I would have seen some trick-or-treaters with actual balls. That's right, balls. I'm not saying for them to show me their balls. I'm saying for them to have balls and wear a ballsy costume that everybody, especially all the libtards, would go fucking all ballistic over. Like, how about, like a guy dressed in a Trump outfit dragging Hillary by the hair, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, asking for candy. That'd be great. Or like a Hillary that's dressed in orange. Right? So I wonder what Trump would be for Halloween. Well, I don't have to wonder because he pretty much said it. He wants to be a taxi driver, De Niro. Because De Niro's such a fucking pussy now that it's like, you know, who could play that role? De Niro definitely can't. I mean, first of all, he's got to wear like stilettos everywhere he goes. He's such a tough man. He's going to punch Trump in the face. But he needs like 5 fucking 6-inch stilettos walking around like he's some fucking puta and shit. But I know what Trump's going to be for Halloween. He's going to be a taxi driver. He said it.
Sir, what did you want President Zelensky to do about Vice President Biden and his son Hunter?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, it was just a follow-up of what I just asked you, sir.
Listen, you ready?
You talking to me?
President of Finland, ask him a question.
I just wanted to follow up on what I asked you.
You talking to me? Are you talking to me? Well, let's see, but anybody else here? Are you talking to me? That's what he's going to be. Are you talking to me? Finally. You know, it was like a nightmare waiting for you, but it made it interesting. Finally, drum roll please, there she is. Cha-cha. Da. Hello. Ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Yep, some scary Jason Voorhees for you. You know what else is scary? Probably scarier than Jason Voorhees is the entire Democratic freaking MPC presidential quotations on presidential candidates. You know, all these, they're scary, man. All of them. They're goofy, scary. I mean, Pete Buttigieg is going up to people saying, I will suck your cock if you vote for me. Yeah, that's literally his campaign slogan. And goofy ass Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, the creature from the Socialist Lagoon. Anyway, here you are. It's Cha-cha. Happy Halloween.
Boo.
Boo. Yes, I am your boo. So that's what Trump's going to be. He's going to be a taxi driver for Halloween.
I thought he was going to be a Trumpkin.
No. He's not a Trump. Well, he's a Trumpkin every day of his life because he's like orange and stuff, right?
Right.
What's Joe Biden going to be? He should be the Joker because he fucking looks just like Jack Nicholson. I tell you what, man. I tell you, I'm Jack Nicholson.
Nah,
hello, hey, I'm Jack, baby.
You see the difference between Joe
Gotta
and
be
Jack
a straight
is
shooter,
that Jack
don't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's kind of an actor, but Joe is just.
Robert De Niro's a shitty actor. I just wanted to throw that in there. He's a terrible actor. You gotta give him lines, and he's gotta be like a wop or a guinea or something. You know, some Goomba and shit. You talking to me? You talking to me?
Oh,
What the hell's going on?
No.
What?
What time is it? Is today Friday?
I don't know what's going on. Now Jaja's out of here. Train wrecking the show. It's great.
Is today Friday?
Yeah, today's Friday.
Oh no, Thursday. I thought the landlord was coming today.
Oh no, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. You want to talk about fucking scary?
Maybe
you want to talk about.
Said Goomba.
Hey, you're way over there, and I'm way over here. Why don't you come back over here? And, yeah, that's another scary fucking story. You want scary stories of real life? Your fucking landlord. Your landlord, yeah. I guess I said the right thing.
You scared the shit out of me. You said Goomba.
I reminded you.
I jumped up. I said, what the hell day is it?
Yeah, it's the Italian Templars are still coming around. Yes, the Italian Templars still coming around to collect taxes, even after all these years.
We're very lucky.
Yes, how many times are you going to light your cigarette? I think we fought over this so many years. I've had you on, so you come here, you don't speak. First of all, you take like 3 hours. Sometimes you don't even just do the show.
Oh, God, bro.
And yeah, you're giving me bad luck.
Stop complaining on people.
Wow. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
You shouldn't focus on me or the absence of me.
Excuse me. I'm trying to do a program here. Train wreck.
Mazel tov. You just
Mazel tov. Yeah, you know what? You're Greek anyway. So it doesn't matter if I'm breaking fucking dishes over here. Maybe you let me do my fucking show.
This is
right?
Unbelievable. That was a good glass, too.
Glass? Okay, so this is what I go on air for?
It was a jam
This is
jar.
what I go on air for.
You're proving yourself to be.
Proving myself that you, first of all, are a nightmare. Because now I got glass all over the place.
It's my fault?
Yeah, it's your fault.
You see how he blames me for everything?
You try living with a co-host, folks, who literally doesn't even let you get off the fucking ground. Let's see. Let's get off the ground here. What? Some more scary things. Pedophiles. It's amazing how pedophiles, instead of going to jail, right? That was me breaking the glass like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm about to kick some ass. Some pedophile ass I'm going to kick right now as soon as I can remember my train of thought. Let's see. Pedophiles, they get bus loads of children delivered to them instead of getting handcuffed. Right? And then the FBI will go and they'll plant some kiddie porn on you or whatever. And you didn't do a damn thing. Meanwhile, Epstein is still alive. You know what's crazy? The fact that all over the internet, there's Epstein didn't kill himself memes coming back. There's like first of all, the media wanted to forget about Epstein.
Forget about him.
Let's talk about some scary shit. How pedophiles run the world. Okay? Halloween. It's the scariest freaking topic because right now your kid's probably knocking on some pedophile's door and he's giving them some candy.
Oh, God. I doubt it.
What do you mean? There's many doors there's pedophiles that live there. And what do you mean you doubt it? I'm trying to get to something here.
Yeah,
the joke is why don't you go ride the short bus, okay? Because that's instead Epstein gets freaking to fake his death and bus loads of kids probably delivered to him, like buses, like school buses delivered with children. You have pedophile armies out there, and your kids are out there probably unsuspectingly knocking on doors, eating freaking candy that was given to them by pedophiles. And right now, the internet is going crazy with Epstein is alive or Epstein didn't kill himself memes.
Of course not.
But the mainstream media, they tried to swipe it over. Like, I'm really the pulse of alternative media, me, Bruce Montalvo, because nobody else wants to talk about Epstein anymore, right? It's like, oh my God, that's such an old story. That's how you know they're shills. Because Epstein's connected to, like, how many presidents? Like 4 or 5, right? The current one, this one, that one. And, nobody asks any questions. It's like, he's on 24-hour fucking surveillance. They're watching him 24 hours. They got a camera on him. But then he kills himself?
Can I just say something?
Where the fuck's the footage? Can I just finish saying what I'm going to say? Where the fuck's the footage? Nobody thinks anymore, okay? Nobody has a brain anymore. They literally, your brain is like a faucet and they put a freaking hose in there and they squeeze out all the knowledge out of people's brains.
Okay.
They don't think.
It's not like, okay, it's more intense, the surveillance, than Bruce is really even saying.
Oh, yes.
But the fact is that we're
way more
all
intense.
Being watched 24/7.
Oh, yeah, you don't know what corporation, what company, on the outside they got a fucking happy face and they're all happy. Then behind their lab, when their doors shut, behind their steel doors,
so,
they got cameras on everybody. They got, like, microphones on tuning in to certain people all the time, everywhere they go.
You think they're not going to have 15 cameras
mass surveillance system
on Epstein for forever? Please.
Well, you think you really believe Where's Waldo is telling you the truth? Where's Snowden? Where's Waldo Snowden? Oh my God, he's so cool. He's telling the truth on Joe Rogan's show. Oh, fucking puto Joe Rogan.
Both to like FBI and CIA agents.
Oh yeah,
high level freaking. Security.
For all you know, he's fucking related to one of the Rockefellers or fucking Berg or something, some type of something. Okay.
Maybe a Heydrich or even
some Scheisse, some
even
German Scheisse, of course. But that's the thing. They're the ones that they have their babies, and then their babies are in charge. The Nazis' babies are in charge of all the programs where they get to watch you and listen to you on your phone. And
hi, Nazis.
Yeah.
How you doing
hey, fucking
today?
Nazis.
Thanks.
Again, the call line to call in the live Halloween night is 480-382-8451. So come at me, bro. Come at the Bruce. If you want to call the Bruce with your spooky Halloween stories, we already shared a couple. Trying to find Jaja a MacBook Pro for 3 days in a row, and they're like defective now. So don't go out and buy one. Something's wrong.
I think it's a bad time if you're gonna get a Mac. It's crazy because, like, even the Apple rep and the Apple Care and the manager of the store on the phone with me, they mentioned that the new upgrade, the Catalina from Mojave, is unstable. There's only 1/3 of the people able to use it. 1/3 of the people having problems. The other third of the people having a problem installing it. And then photos are a problem too with the editing on the square, on the cropping specifically. So I've noticed it over and over. So they have some glitches, and it's pretty upsetting. And actually, they're charging more money for less. So my old 2012 Mac is like 2.4 or 2.9 gigahertz. They wanted to sell me something for like $1,300 that was like that was 1.4 gigahertz and only 148 gigabytes of memory. And I was like, wow. I think that something is really weird with Mac, and
well, you're trying to use it for a specific, reason.
Well, I used to use it for a lot of reasons, but specifically, I wanted to be a productivity tool for me, which it used to be. But I had been getting so many beach balls, I figured, and you know what? It doesn't change. So I don't know what to do with Mac anymore. I don't know. Maybe bring Steve Jobs back from the
dead.
Yeah, I don't know what ever since he's gone. Halloween.
Apple
right?
sucks
Please.
ever since he's gone. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Let's just bring him back with the Necronomicon.
What the hell?
So I wanted to go back to how pedophiles run the world, and basically the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? So people are saying that they've been seeing Epstein, that he's like still alive or something. There's some strange things going on at his island, at Epstein Island, and drone footage has captured possibly a lot of strange activity and possibly Epstein. So I have here, you can't see it here, but in the studio I have a picture of Epstein there. He knows the drone is on him, and he's like chilling, like, oh shit. They even got rappers or whatever, XXL, some latest friggin' rhyming friggin'
I don't
whatever.
Talk about them.
I don't even know who this guy is. The latest guy. He's rapping about Jeffrey Epstein's still alive. I'm not gonna give anybody press.
Named XXL.
It's like XXL. Well, XXL gave you press, Jaja, back in the day. They're probably one of the nicest rap magazines to you.
But that's XXL magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said rapper.
Yeah,
named XL.
it's on XXL. They're talking about a rapper who is mentioning that Jeffrey Epstein's still alive in his rap songs. That's what I'm telling you. The internet's going crazy with Epstein still alive. And if you want to research something about pedophiles here, you know what I'm saying? Just you remember how you saw Trump eating a pizza backwards? Well, just research Pizzagate. Yeah, it has everything to do with it. You'll find out why he's eating it backwards.
The voodoo donuts.
Yeah, let's not get into that. But it all has, it's all connected to how these pedophiles. Yeah, right. The voodoo donuts. They got Washington D.C. has massive underground networks where they run all sorts of freaking underground network, like the Vatican. The Vatican has those tombs with the millions of bones everywhere.
I can't imagine this stuff.
But anyway. Yeah, Epstein is still alive. Everybody knows it. Nobody's buying the whole the body double they showed. Everybody's coming out with memes that it's totally off. That it's not factual at all. The guy, they probably just killed some bum. That night they killed some bum, and there you go. Epstein, rest in peace. Epstein's bum body double. He was like probably drinking some piss whiskey out back at like 7-Eleven right? And, yeah, so Epstein has been spotted via drone footage. A lot of strange things have been happening on Epstein Island via drone footage. And basically it's just one big fake, phony, freaking baloney story. Because you notice all the networks, everybody killed the pedophile story, right? Nobody's talking about it anymore. Why? Or not? Trump's not talking about it? No, of course, right? Trump's people don't want to talk about it. Fox News hires freaking pedos. Like literally Pizzagate pedos. You name it. And yeah, the Epstein story. That's probably one of the scariest stories of the year that reveal this massive pedophile cabal.
Yeah, but what about scary stories? He's not scary. He's just a fucking agent.
Well, it's scary, man. What do you mean he's an agent? Connected to MK Ultra and mind control experiment?
Jeffrey Epstein wants to rape me!
Hey, you know, Jeffrey Epstein used to bang out Miley Cyrus.
Well, when she was 12, maybe.
No. He was banging her out when 60. She was... No. He was hitting that when she was like 18, 19 or something.
Oh, then she's totally of age. She
or maybe, but he probably started hitting it when she was 16. It's like I could just like read his mind.
Knowing that girl, she does whatever the fuck she wants.
Exactly.
16.
Oh yeah, she did him with her J's on. Anyway, Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden is now saying huge news. He's saying that the CIA has searched. He's searched the CIA's network for proof that aliens existed, and guess what he found? He found nothing. Edward Snowden, no evidence, CIA databases that aliens exist. That's right. So, suck on that, Clyde Lewis, you fat fucking goddamn fucking shill of a fat ass. Yeah, you shilling bastard. I'm at war with all you bastards that like to shill for your freaking globe. Let me tell you something. Nothing comes into God's enclosed fucking glass fucking windows of perfection, you fucking morons. Alright, and the only aliens that are inside this freaking place are inside your culo. A bunch of freaking pork freaking aliens that you ate when you had a McRib.
Yeah, right. That you love so much.
So Edward Snowden, there you go. He may be a shill.
The one thing I was.
He may be watching your wife shower naked through your TV. Oh God. But he's telling you the truth. There are no such thing as fucking aliens. So eat that.
There
Suck
was something.
some eggs.
I also liked his shirt he had on.
You alien
red
idiots.
and black plaid shirt. We have a similar shirt in our Poshmark store that we've upcycled.
We do. Anti-culture.
I don't know, maybe our style might even be better. It was just a Ben Sherman, but I think it's just a medium. So, but it's upcycled with real punk and grunge. You can check it out at Poshmark. Right now it's only at poshmark.com/closet/anticulture, but it will be on all of our other platforms soon. And we've figured out some fabulous tools to just keep us on the ground here because
No, we're really getting off the ground. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about just quitting all radio and all everything and just opening up a tie shop and calling myself the Tie Man because I got like billions of ties for any occasion.
Pierre Cardin, Oscar de la Renta.
I got them all. No, we have a lot of stuff. It's almost like I went on a heist. Anti-culture is about to explode with clothing. I mean,
well, we're a little backed up to list because of just technical difficulties in a lot of ways. But hopefully soon we'll be able to.
Hopefully soon. So that's at poshmark.com. At anti-culture. At anti-culture. At symbol anti-culture. Poshmark.com.
Yeah, well, if you're on Poshmark and you sign in, or if you don't have a Poshmark, you could sign in using the invite code anti-culture. That's ANTICULTURE, anti-culture. You can use that in to get $5 on. So it's really just like you could resell your old stuff, or you can sell brand new stuff. We have a lot of new stuff, brand new stuff that we've made. We have our handmade jewelry at Jaja Jewelry at Poshmark. We also have it on Etsy in 2 stores, Conceptual Subculture and Antique Obsessions. We need to update a lot because, we're only 2 people. We don't have a team. So it's really it's just us thugging it. And we're also on eBay.
We're an army.
I have some photos that are different that are on there. Some of my photography, I still trying to list that up. whatever I have left from my fine art.
That's right. So buy now.
Outrageous jewelry.
Amazing sales. Always we got sales. So anti-culture. Also a beautiful jewelry. One of a kind jewelry. At Jaja Jewelry. At Jaja Jewelry.
On Posh.
Poshmark.com. At Jaja Jewelry. And tell them all the other places
or you
too.
can sign, or you could just look. You don't have to sign in to look on Poshmark. You could just, like anything else, you know.
You can buy it through PayPal. You go Poshmark, you there PayPal.
Poshmark.com, and then it's /closet and /.
And she's on eBay. She's on all of them. Tell them how to reach you there.
Outrageous Jewelry on eBay, and you could find some things there.
What things? What kind of
Well,
things?
you could find some of our sterling pieces, some of our copper pieces, some earrings, some handmade earrings that we made. Some tie-dye t-shirts, brand new stuff that I've made, and with some iron-ons and some of these design shirts that I created with. I took photographs of these antique, like Tiffany motifs and on sterling silver, and then I applied them onto clothes. I did them several ways. One way, I went to a company and I picked a shirt that was mostly cotton, and I got an all-over print. So I have some of those, and for men and women, and most of the cherub ones are sold already. They're really awesome, beautiful, like old antique Gorham, cherubs, and the photographs are then printed on a all-over print. That was really. Then I have other ones with jeans where I've mixed up hand painting and drawing, and I've ironed on the antique sterling silver repoussé, as well as we've actually used the repoussé, and we create jewelry from that as well, kind of like the same thing as similar to spoon rings, but we don't do ring. We do bracelets and other things. So.
Right. No, we have it all. We do it all. A little bit of everything over at the Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a ton of products, great sales just for you. And me in the chat room, shout outs to all our buddies over here. Ross Morgan Watkinson is saying the government is a scary story. Just the government by itself is a scary story. Julia Hollingsworth says 9/11 was an inside job. Damn right it was. Damn right. Boo. So he's saying boo.
Well, if you really know the truth of what went on in 9/11, it's
boo
pretty
back
fucking
to you.
Scary.
Oh yeah.
What's going on right now? And what is this? Look, Simi Valley, California is burning up. What the hell's that? Where is that?
That is. That's up there.
Oh my God.
Southern California area, Thousand Oaks. Riverside County is under emergency right now. Evacuations are taking place in their downtown area. Never thought I'd hear that. I mean, they're really trying to burn down California. There's evidence that directed energy weapons are being used. It's basically like the Archimedes type technology where they're using the sun as a weapon. The Chinese usually do not go to war. And what better way to not go to war than to doing it clandestinely? But then again, they own California. They own about 71% of the skyline.
I'm sure the average person knows or has seen that science experiment, or if you've done it yourself, where you've taken a little magnifying
yes, like Archimedes.
glass. You take a magnifying glass,
yeah.
You hold it to the sun, and you let the sun beam onto the paper.
Yes.
I think, and it burns, right? So I think you could probably see that experiment done if you haven't already. So I think they've taken that to a higher extreme.
And the number to call is 480-382-8451. Live Halloween calls. Bruce Montalvo Show. The network is up and running. And
so why don't we talk about the Aurora Borealis and the fact that maybe there are ghosts that come in and out, and that's where
right.
Spirits go?
2020 is rapidly approaching, and many shows, like on Netflix, we've been watching Raising Dylan. Dion.
Excellent.
It's about this kid with psychokinetic or telekinetic psychokinesis, basically remote viewing type powers, and he can manipulate basically like a Stranger Things kind of, but with a little black kid, right?
A little bit different.
And
it's a little different.
And they mentioned that the Aurora Borealis gave them powers. Now, this myth of Shambhala and Agartha of the Marvel comics that has pictured Asgard as a flat Earth. Again, Asgard kind of sounds like Agartha, right? Agartha. Agartha sounds like Earth. Agartha, Eartha. So, what is this strange green fog that has us trapped in this matrix? We don't know if these ultra-dimensional, super-conscious deities are going to come out of it like Alien versus Predator. We're going to find ourselves in 2020 either with superpowers or fighting the fucking interdimensional demons that are within our firmament. I mean, I go sounding like Merlin now. Like, I really sound like I should have a magic wand.
Well, the Flat Earth
right
Paradise guy, he's always talking about that you're going to get
that YouTube guy?
Yeah, they're saying that, that when the green mist comes, him and that Martin Kenny guy, that when the green mist
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind shout out giving them some time on my program, because it's definitely a topic that is perplexing to me. It is beyond
deep and metaphysical and very
beyond
spiritual,
anything I've
and
ever
it's
researched.
Complicated. They have long videos explaining like the Toradic field and the cosmic egg and all kinds of things. And then actually the whole trip up in that Raising Dion. And they talk about Greenland because that's where everybody's.
But they confused it as Iceland.
But they said Iceland, which is the whole joke because the pirates, they always used to mess with the countries. They say Iceland is Greenland and Greenland is Iceland.
But it's just weird because they're trying to get people to eat bugs, and I'm trying to find what. Everything's green, this green thing. Oh, now let's go from eating meat to eating bugs, and that's supposed to be part of this. Mental shift. More, it's kind of like some Silent Hill, Jacob's Ladder, alternate reality, kind of scary, alternate parallel world maybe shift that we're going into. Also, could it be something ultra fucking evil? Because that green mist and the aura, those are ghosts. It's like you go back into that when you die and your body becomes it weighs a little bit less because your soul left your body. Your body's heading towards the North Pole, going towards that Ouroboros snake type North Polar vortex, a giant gaping hole on our plane of existence here. Also, and all the souls go in there, and that's what you see. That's, oh man, it's so beautiful, it's so green. You have no idea that you're seeing spirits,
going in,
ghosts, the green aura of ghost. Here's another one, Slimer from Ghostbusters. What color is Slimer?
Yeah.
He is green. And what does he throw? Ectoplasma that is green he throws.
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole thing about the North Pole, and you can, and also the fact that it's Halloween around this time, you have the magnetic pole right there. It's not really magnetic pole shift, but there could be some kind of pole shift, but it's not what you think. It's not like north is the south and south is the north. No. What happens is that the North Pole...
there is no south.
There is a North Pole, but there is a South Pole if you're on the other side.
And those are the extraterrestrials that are on the other side. Okay, there's nothing to do with fucking E.T. All that bullshit in Hollywood where they show you the E.T. and the shitty contact and the Men in Black and all that shit. It's all fairy tale mumbo jumbo. Okay? What it really is what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, these are things that are very deep.
The extraterrestrials are like humanoids. They're like us, but they live on other territories, extra lands.
Well, what is that? What was that show? BFF with the one that looked like George Bush, that cartoon?
Oh, it was about a giant that was drinking green mist.
Yeah, and they farted, and then they would go up.
He farted green mist.
A different land altogether. You had to go through this, basically probably the Van Allen belt. So Kim Greenhouse went there to CERN, and that was pretty weird for her. She said the people were really weird in CERN.
What I think CERN is a weapon that manipulates the toradic fields and the ionic spheric fields, maybe to create, I don't know, some type of temporary opening in between.
Some time travel, maybe.
Who knows? But they do pray to the destroyer, Kali of worlds, and maybe they they've brought in some type of interdimensional deities into, from outside our realm, which could constitute as, aliens, I guess, but, Edward Snowden and the CIA, of course, they might want to lie about finding aliens also, right? Oh, the truth about it, which is, no, they're not little green fucking men. They actually look just like us, but they have different cultures and they live outside of our realm that we call Earth, that we know as Earth, that the bullshit lie at school, oh yeah, this is the globe, blah, it goes round and round like this, blah, the stars, and the Big Bang, duh, I'm fucking stupid because I'm just remembering everything that I'm saying from when I was a child, blah. I mean, you talk to these people like, of course the Earth is spinning. What are you, crazy? The Earth is spinning really fast. Can't you feel it? I mean, it's like completely fucking still. You know what I'm saying?
I get so dizzy, so I would definitely...
I mean, I go in a car, I get, car sick, you know what I'm saying? Because the car is fucking moving. Can you imagine if the Earth was fucking moving? I mean, shit would be falling off your countertops 24/7. Your plane, does it look like it's taking a stage dive into the ocean, or does it just fly straight the whole fucking flight? It's totally level, the freaking flight. I mean, it's unbelievable. But everybody knows. Everybody in but they go out of their way to also lie with their NASA cartoons. Well, that's scary to me. How many people believe NASA's little cartoons?
It's okay.
The first picture of the Earth that they put out was literally an April Fool's.
Let me tell you, Bruce.
April Fool's.
There's a reason for this. There's a reason. The world is so complicated. If they really knew that there's plasma and ethers and all kinds of weird, where things are so broken down into its every
single news story is fake, and it should have an Oscar, right? No, I'm just telling you.
What I'm talking about
is big stuff.
Is the science. If they really, what I'm talking about is the real science, Bruce. If they really wanted,
I don't believe in science.
If they really
it's a bullshit word.
Okay. So I'm saying is that if they really, with the real science being the firmament, being the ice wall, being the crack is the Milky Way, being real science and the real gases and the atmosphere, that if that was really taught, Mount Meru, the original landscapes, people might lose their mind. This is a national security. They realize that there is knowledge out there that is too much for people, because not only that, if the more idiots that know that we're really in this closed dome that everybody has to get along in.
Oh yeah, they might feel claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I feel pretty claustrophobic sometimes. Now that I know that, I'm like, give me my space. Yeah. Give me my own firmament, you son of a bitch, before I break your nose. You know what I'm saying? Funny news, that's right. I've been known to break thumbs like Rocky Balboa. Hey, yo, you better pay guys or I'm going to break your thumb. Yeah. Funny news here. You have 69. I know who gave the intel on Epstein's location, and that was 69. You've seen those memes also all over the internet? 69 memes. Not like, what you think, like the porno or nothing. But the rapper, the fruitcake, 69. You don't know if he looks like a little India Maria or some type of illegal alien woman, but it's like a rapper guy that 50 Cent put on that looks like a crackhead that's in jail because who knows? He's some poo-butt fucking wankster, fake rapper probably. The thing about these rappers, a lot of them, they're such pussies because they've never fired a fucking gun in their life, some of them, and they go rapping about guns and they talk about how many guns they've shot. Meanwhile, they don't know dick about guns. They've never fired one. Me, I've been firing them, trained by Italians, Gulf War I Italians, and my wetback father. But he became Americanized and he loves America, but, whatever. He didn't speak English back when he kicked it with these Italians that, took him under the wing back then. They'd take me along. I was a kid. And I'd go out there and freaking just shoot it up with them, man. A bunch of Gulf War I veterans working for Daddy Bush. They're teaching little young Bruce Montalvo how to prepare for the Civil War in 2020. It's something that's coming. We're talking about this event, this Aurora Borealis event. What happens if you just wake up one day and, very soon, in a month or two from now, and everything is fucking green, and there's green mist, and there's like ghosts that are like, look at her, and then they disappear, and it's like wind, and people fucking start freaking out and crashing planes and crashing cars and just spanking their monkey on the side of the street. You don't even know why they're doing it. It's just like, I can't believe what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how nutty people get. And that's what some of these people are saying. There's going to be this cosmic, celestial, kind of spiritual kind of moment that is going to come, this cosmic event, this Aurora Borealis event that everybody's going to see. Maybe a green explosion in the sky. Who knows? I mean, you've heard of Project Bluebeam, right? Oh, yeah, it's a project about getting blue beams on your car. Go out and check that out. Blue beams. Well, who knows? They could fake anything. The government go out there and shoot like a green party city freaking gas, confetti in the sky and say, oh, look, it's the Borealis event. Woo! Hey. Anyway, I just read in the news. It's actually pretty old. It's like happened at the beginning of the year. Or maybe it's 2 years old, actually, the news. But it's still relevant to me because it's funny. This guy, the pedophile beater-upper, he would go to pedophiles' houses and literally almost beat them to death. And he's like in jail, and they want to possibly give him the chair because I guess he almost beat one of these guys to death or whatever. And he's kind of like a boondock saint. You know what I'm saying? You need more people like that, I think. But he says it's not worth doing, and not to do it. And maybe he never did it at all. It was like some ploy. There's the pedophile beater upper. They call him the pedophile vigilante. He kind of looks like Jeffrey Epstein a little bit. He's probably his cousin or something. But I tell you what's scary. This green agenda, everything is green, right? Even Osiris's face, if you go back to the Egyptian god of the underworld, his face is green, right? And money's green. They got a green alien in the dollar bill if you look at it hard enough. But they want you to fucking eat bugs, man. Like the queen. She might be an insect herself, I don't know. But if it's good for thee, but not for me, right? Rules for thee, but not for me. Because they're at the top of their little eyeball Illuminati. You got to just poke the fucking eyeball, like boop, poke them, like nyah, nyah, nyah. You're like you're freaking Three Stooges. You poke it right in the eye, and you expose the fact that they got government freaking psychotronic freaking weapons like Michael Kors clothing, those watches. They're probably controlling your mind. Oh yeah. Controlling the fields around your mind. It came out on the Daily Code. The government accidentally discloses psychotronic freaking weapons or whatever they know about them. And it's funny because all you got to do is type in Michael Kors, like the brand, like Michael Kors. I was doing it because I got a book on symbolism coming up. Michael Kors, MK. Well, what could that be? Mind control. Right, but it's funny because you type in Michael Kors mind control, and you get these right next to the watch. You get the sheet of what these type of devices, these new electronic devices are coming out with, do to the human body specifically. Various things, sound, waves, radiation, you name it. How it is basically a weapon. They're using weapons to kill you. Like I said, you don't need scary stories anymore. No fucking Wolfman, whatever. The government is a scary story. And people are out partying, drinking, getting drunk. All my Facebook friends are saying howdy. They're in the chat room, but they don't want to call in. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it's Halloween night, and you've been listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. Trump or tweet. We'll be back. The last day of October 31st, 2019, you've been listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. So, happy birthday, Satan!
Montalvo Broadcasting Network.